Hi, what's up guys? Welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Amnesia, Machine for the Pigs. With me, Fudge. We're playing this blind, as you probably already are aware. We're currently in the factory. We're trying to get two chemicals. We've got one. We're trying to find another chemical to do something. I'm not really sure what we're trying to achieve, but all to get further in to try and save our kids. And we were here, and now it looks like we're here. And I think we need to go all the way down through all that. So that should be fun. Is this something? Stop. Right, let's come back in here. I'm assuming that's probably where we are supposed to be going. Oh, okay, we can't actually go anywhere here anyway. There's steam blocking our path, which I'm sure will hurt us a lot. So let's follow our eerie ghost of a child, I guess. August 4th, 1898. More experiments with Compound X. Took the dog and injected it with strychnine. I don't know. After the expected convulsions and spasming, it died just after midnight. I immersed the body in a large tank of Compound X and introduced an alternating current via induction coil for a period of 3.5 minutes. Partial return was induced, however damage incurred prior to death was retained upon revival, meaning the dog continued in the acute state of strychnine poisoning until I put a bullet in its skull. But drowning? Perhaps, yes. It is after all known to be the kindest of suicides. If one were to drown, replacing the fluid in the lungs with Compound X should theoretically be perfectly possible as a revival method. Okay. That's it. Huh. I appear to still be missing something. Or am I? Does that then become the one thing I need? I have the compound. It hisses and steam in its container like some living thing. A witch's jelly to burn and corrode. The container is made from glass. A strange choice unless there is some particular reason why the metal that pervades everywhere else cannot be brought into contact with the so-called Compound X. I should investigate further for clues. Right. Oops. Come here. Right, I need that for a lock. But I can't remember where it was. I think it was up here. Let's have a look. Oh yeah, it's here, wasn't it? Pick anything up? Right. Fuck. Yeah, let's turn that off, that's weird. What can I use to throw at it? Or, you know, do whatever to it. I guess I'll try the chair. Okay, that's a no for the chair. Ah! There we go. We did it. Nice. All right.
Down here, Daddy. Faster, faster.
I'm coming. No ladder. Ooh. This leaking world. All these nails and no wood. What kind of carpenter are you? That figure cannot help but open its arms to you. Where is the strength in that? Loading. Good? We're good. Alrighty. Pile of bones. October 22nd, 1899. Naturally, once bled, the product must be scalded, dehaired, and scraped ready for gambling and evisceration. For this, we pass them through the steam reservoir, which is kept at a constant temperature by passing excess high-pressure venting from the engines via the boiler and series of large copper pipes into a stone chamber just below the workhouse. At the center of the machine, there is a component that must be kept at a consistently low temperature, which controls operation of the processing of products throughout the system. Alongside this, refrigeration is of the utmost importance in retaining product quality, and this also requires heat to be removed from certain areas of the machine. Two problems are therefore combined into a single solution: the removal of heat in some areas and the requirements for increased heat in others. Conducting panels draw heat using the principles of convection regulated by the boiler and sending freezing air along one set of pipes in one direction and superheated vapors in another.
Isn't it dangerous allowing this filthy discharge to collect so close to the core?
We can use the flow to drive the turbines. There will always be a torrent of excreta flooding through these tunnels. We can use this to supplement the steam production and ensure constancy.
God, the stench! This fecal matter is the true product of the age.
Flooded tunnels. My mysterious friend is correct. The sewers are indeed flooded. To descend further, I will have to find the local sluice pumps to drop the water levels. The smell is almost unbearable. It makes me gag. Why should the saboteur have flooded the tunnels, though? What did he hope to achieve? It's that kind of realization when you realize that you're probably the saboteur in all this. There'll be something in the water. Right, okay. August 1st, 1899. Several of the older firms have breached their containment area and escaped into the sewers. They remind me of my limitations. This is no Chelm, and I'm no Eliahu. At least not quite yet. It is the heat generated from keeping the doorway between open that is to blame. We cannot simply pack them about with coolant as we do at the center where the doorway is. The later versions are kept safe by the freezing temperature of those towers. Up here, where the air is hot and fetid, they become overheated, and their duality tears them asunder. As the other place flies from their cells and their vitae, they live sporadically turn from one world to the other and back again in violent, unpredictable bursts. For a few seconds they are creatures of this world, then they are torn away and cease to have physical form. This vicious ripping back and forth between worlds has driven them quite insane. I have ordered the affected area sealed and will not allow my loyal workers to enter. These are damned places now, the abode of failed experiments, ghosts of fear and spite. Oh, okay, we're coming down pretty quickly. Oh, there's a phone thing here. Anything in there? Nope. Okay. They're not friendly.
But we can save them. We can set them free. We can replace a rotten old world with a clean new one.
Mr. Madness, you sound every bit the fanatic.
Well, how can I be otherwise, Professor? How can any man of ethics simply stand by and watch this world drown in its own excrement?
And your engineer, this visionary with whom you embarked upon this course, does he share your views?
Indeed he does. Indeed he does. The poor fellow has seen it all before. Now, this is not the first great civilization he has worked for.
And so you set about things immediately upon your return?
Naturally. These things cannot be left to rot upon the tree. And sponsors were remarkably easy to find. I tell you, Professor, a trail of greed brings rich men to your door like pigs to troubles.
Oh, you're not wrong. Even nowadays. February 17th, 1899. And I said, look, my darlings, can you see it? And they said, yes, Daddy, yes, we see it. A tall weathered cap of a steel-sided pyramid, so like those of Egypt. Stone falling away from the summit, vines crawling about intertwining the serpents that thrive about the steps. A palpable sense of stillness, a weight of forgotten. And this is where the king sat. And this is where the priests lived. This is the house of the dead. And here, where the sun strikes, this is where they threw the hearts that were not consumed. No, my darlings, they most certainly were not savages. You see, they believed that the sky could fall on their heads, and they truly, truly believed that offering blood was the only way of stopping this from happening. Perhaps, my darling, perhaps they were mistaken altogether. Or perhaps their tragedy was they could simply not spill blood enough to prevent the sky from falling in upon them. Right. Where am I supposed to go now? Sluice gate 2.
That's it, Papa. You're so near now.
Right, sounds right. Oh, this again. Okay. Mandus post-diluvian. That's done it. Now I can enter the strange decontamination chamber once again and move onwards. The walls are pushed back, making the way to the bilge clear, where I can divert the remainder of this filthy torrent back into the Thames where it belongs and clear the path to the centre of the machine. A nest of wretches. Dear God. A whole nest of these foul creatures. No mind, my instincts have drawn me thus far, and I'm sure somewhere in this dank complex is a means of further descent. I will not see their faces as they go about their dark business, and yet, I watch them sleep and eat and play. And they are so very human, so very childlike, and I will not think of what I have seen of the chairs and the cages, and I will not think of how such monsters may be sculpted. Blocks. That's strange. How funny that you can look. It doesn't let me watch it. Sleeping. go. Oh! Scary little bastard. Shut you in there. Hello, ladder. Hello. Okay. Down the ladder we go. Where are we going to end up now? It's looking like a great time to change my house. Right, there's a ladder there. Well, it looks like there's a ladder here as well. Okay. Onwards we go, from tide to spine. And who is that third, that shadow, that spirit child in the background, that barely formed, that changeling, that almost lived, that never missed? Alright, we've got like 5 minutes. Trophy and the gut. Oh, excuse me. Alrighty.
You seem to have undergone quite a profound conversion in Mexico, Mr. Mendes.
You could not have seen it yourself and not, Professor. As we disembarked, even through my fever, I saw the detritus of this so-called progress. I saw starvation and disease, rot and destruction polluting the waters of the Empire. We are ruiners, you and I, and all of us, and we make the world unclean.
And you took it upon yourself to act as Redeemer.
Professor, I would not be so presumptuous. I am merely a conduit. I am constructing an architecture to wrestle our damnation to the ground and smother it with steam.
Why not?
He's here! He's here!
Yeah, I'm coming.
I said you'd come.
Did you? You're a clever little chap. Pump rooms. These must be the bilge pumps. I'm at the heart of the saboteur's efforts. In order to keep his flood in place, he must have disabled these vast pumps, but he was clearly rushed. Thus far, he has left most of his work incomplete. His clumsy efforts reduced to simply switching off all he could find. If I can locate the controls, the remedy will be simple. Yeah, I'm sure they're not going to be as simple as you'd like. It would be nice. Got these guys in the fucking war, haven't you? Do I need to get... This time I don't have to go in the water.
Ahead, the trickle to still waters. I dragged myself deeper into the temple, down the heaven, towards a wind that held the voices of my children, beckoning me to set them free.
Yep. What the hell is going on around here? Can't reach me. That was scary ass piano. Right, okay. Stop. Ensure all wheels are in place for correct position of pumps. Just turn back on. Valves and pipes. Another pump. It seems once again I must engage it. I cannot help but feel I am trapped in some great game, forced to undertake endless Herculean labours for the promised reward of my darling children. If only you knew that you were. Being controlled by me. Okay, we're missing another one. Oh. Right, I think that's all good. ladder would be fantastic. Oh shit. Completely pointless ladder. That did not help at all. So, yeah, I don't really know what the point of that was. Look around. Core systems access. Alright, let's we'll go ahead and go in there. We'll load it up anyway. The children dancing. The stairs are steep, the sun beating on his neck as he pulls them up. Veins pop on his forearms, but he cannot deviate. He is a man driven by love, only love. Alright. So yeah, we're going to call it there, so that'll be the end of the episode and the end of today's stream. We'll be back Monday, I believe. Yeah. So have a good day, everyone. Feel free to like, follow, subscribe, all the good stuff, and we'll catch you next time on the next episode of A Machine for Pigs.